What's going on, YouTube? Lil Unc back again with another reaction. Today we got Michael Jordan again, man. Versus Dominique Wilkins this time. Slam dunk competition 1988, man. The last Michael Jordan reaction will be at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. Without further introduction, man, all links in the description. Y'all know how we get. Let's get into it. We still new to this. We not true to this yet. That was quick. That was fake quick. Chill. That was fake quick. Might need to get the stream deck so I can click that mug and just change on the spot. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like to practice. I just like to go out and do and let creativity take over. You know, when I tend to, whenever I practice something or plan something, I tend to mess it up. And so I'd rather just let creativity take over in an instant.
And injured last year, he's back this year to defend a previous championship of 1985. The human highlights film. This, of course, is Dominique Wilkins.
Well, this is Rick Barry's man, and he is like a defending heavyweight champion. He wants to show that he can do it, and he's got the best variety, and really, he has the power to go along with it. He is a tremendous dunker.
And he says this year he is on a mission for the season, for the slam dunk. Well, they're on their feet in Chicago for this man, their man.
They was booing Dominique, but we're clapping for Michael. They in Chicago. Okay. Okay.
This is what the judges are going to have to deal with this afternoon. Much like Spud Webb when he was in Dallas, everybody expects a 10 from Michael Jordan.
And that's why Bob Neal picked him, because he always picks the home crowd favorite.
Here is the defending champion, Michael Jordan.
Well, the judges, they got a lot of pressure on them. They got to come through with big scores for Jordan. Of course, Jordan wants to put some pressure on everybody by trying to do something.
Oh, he won last year too? Okay. Mike got his foot in the neck with the
Call that special.
You barely see it though.
Everybody in the stands flashing a 10. They had him up before he got there. There's a 9.
Well, we go back and we'll take a look, and Jordan is saying, I got to put some pressure on. And, you know, again, you can't ever tell what he's going to do. You look like he might have done a 360 or something, turned inside out, kicks his legs out, and the crowd responds.
And only a 47. The crowd not real happy with that. I'd tell you what, I couldn't do that one in my dreams.
Michael Jordan said that he hoped to get to the finals with a dunk that was not as spectacular as the one he wanted to pull out then. So he did get a 47. He is now the leader, number 2 out of the 5 who have dunked so far. With 41. So 41's the
You
number
see Dominique dunks.
needs to better in order to advance to the semifinal rounds. Dominique Wilkins from the Atlanta Hawks, the 1985 champion, 6'7", 200 pounds.
Okay.
Well, that'll draw
No.
on the score. I tell you that right now.
Now, we saw a reverse two-hander before, Steve, early in the competition, but not with the flair that Dominique.
That's called for next little with the legs flaring out a little bit.
Basket right down there. You'll take a look. Now watch, I think what he does is really give it some juice. He cradles the ball, then spreads his legs out and really throws it down. That's a good pop for Wilkins.
And a 49 for Dominique Wilkins to put him in first place. So it's Wilkins.
Then he came down hard on the rim too and held on it. You did.
Dominique Wilkins. He first dunked when he was a 5'8" ninth grader. Here comes Michael Jordan. Jordan had a 40.
I think I was a name when I caught my first dunk too. I'm saying I don't dunk like Dominique though, but yeah, when I caught my first dunk, I think it was like 15. I remember, yo, I used to try to dunk for hours, like hours, record myself. I used to have hundreds of videos in my phone of me just trying to dunk attempts, straight dunk attempts. Word of my life,
on his first dunk.
I'm telling you, I was a real gym rat, like real. Got the wood and shit.
Points on this to be first in this first round.
That's tough.
Again, that was very similar to the Dominique dunk, but again, the legs are out. He double clutches the ball. I mean, things that catch the eye of the judges. Watch it again. Here he takes off. Now watch, the legs are out in the air. He pulls them up. He spreads them out.
Ooh.
Pulls it from down low.
He
up
fake
high,
flew though. He fake. You know what I'm saying? Give a little extra.
And kind of leads
I'm saying?
out of the way to give the illusion.
Grace a little extra.
And he gets his head out of the way. and throws it over the top.
And the crowd has booed the 47 that Jordan was awarded. He has 2 47s for 94 points. Remember, there are 7 competitors. Ron Harper had to drop out today because of a foot injury. The number to beat is 79 for Wilkins to advance.
What Dominique gonna do? Okay, a little calm 360.
360 with just a little authority, folks.
A little power in that mother jaw. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to say.
We like those.
It's so easy, you know, he just kind of walks his way in and then suddenly
Chicago Stadium, the Slam Dunk Championship semifinalists now will be Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, and Otis Smith from the Warriors. Now, in this round, 3 dunks for each competitor.
Well, Jordan got out of the gate last time with something special, and he wants to do the same as we start this round.
Uh-oh. He's measuring off the free throw line.
Jordan once said he thinks the...
I think we reacted to a video of Jordan dunks before. I think it was just his dunks, though. Now we get to see the whole, not the whole John, but with Dominique Wilkins dunks.
On their feet at the stadium already. This is reminiscent of the ABA dunking championship and Julius Erving many years ago.
Mission control ready for launch.
That brought Dominique to his feet. And Jordan says he likes to dribble the ball when he does a dunk as opposed to just running with it because he thinks that's really part of the rhythm.
Just 40, guy, I ain't gonna lie.
And a 50 for Michael Jordan on his first dunk of the semifinal round.
Well, Jordan just taking
it's
his time and
it's the Zod, man.
at the end, just misses.
I said, man, what I'm talking about? I'm high, bro.
That's tough to beat.
There you see him coming at you as gets ready for launch. The plant, the tongue out.
The free throw line is dead dumb far, so I ain't gonna lie.
Very nice, Michael.
Little clutch with the
I
right
tried to jump from the free. Y'all ever tried jumping from the free throw line, y'all? You ever tried that? It is a hard task to do. You gotta be bouncy and lengthy than a motherfucker. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm 5'10", y'all. 5'9". I tried to jump for the free throw line. I'm looking stupid out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted though. I had bounce though. I had bounce. I don't know if I got bounce anymore. You know, I used to be the glass work, 2 hands, you know, dunk, back scratch, 2 hands, you know, go crazy with them. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I used to be able to get my head damn near to the rim, not all the way to the rim, but like probably in the middle of the net, like to where the backboard's at. You know what I'm saying? I was really a young boy out here. That's why I get so hyped when for the blocks and the glass works and the M1s. Like I ain't gonna lie, man.
He goes down the first 50 that's been awarded today.
I miss the hoops, man. I miss the hoops. I gotta get back on the hoops, man.
Forward from Golden State. All-Star Saturday, along with Rick Barry, Steve Jones. This is Bob Neal. Oh, mercy.
That's
he
tough.
didn't go anywhere but from 15 feet in, but it seemed to be just as impressive again because he brought it down real low. And
that's that windmill fashion Dominique began into.
Now just look at this explosiveness as he takes off. Right
look how wide the windmill is. Oh,
through for a 49.
That was different. He windmilling that joint at the rim. Looking at the rim though.
For a 49.
Slammed it.
Jordan with a 50. Wilkins with a 49. Drexler with a 45. There are 3 dunks in this semifinal round.
You think the judges might be thinking they might not be able to get out of here if Jordan doesn't win this thing.
God
that was a
damn.
tremendous effort by Dominique Wilkins.
Why do you think I picked Michael Jordan earlier? I grew up not far from Chicago Stadium. You got to call them their way. 49 for Dominique Wilkins. He's not real happy with that. He would like, of course, to have had a 50. He said he's on a mission to prove he's among the elite of the NBA. I would agree. I don't think he needs a mission.
I'd like to know who didn't give him a 10 on that one, Dominique. That's what I'd like to know.
Now, Michael Jordan with a second of his...
Nah, yeah, he was fake up on that, too. Ah!
It's nothing new, but again, it's spectacular and it's front of the home crowd.
Well, that's what I call
everybody. Yeah. They don't care what he did. It don't matter what Mike do.
There he goes. Now he leans in.
Yo.
Fires fires it through with the
The
extension of the
palm
arm,
and the
he only
ball.
got a 48. So obviously the judges are pretty tough this year.
They're tough and relatively consistent thus far. Compared to his 50, that might be a 48. That sounds pretty good.
Well, when you look at it again, and this is the one that got everybody juiced up a year ago, it looks just as good and looks like a 50 to me.
It sure does, Steve. I'll tell you.
Now, that's the one he calls the kiss the rim because he takes his face right up to the rim, ducks it under, and then windmills. He said previous to this that he was going to add a twist to that dunk for the competition today. Let's see if he advances. He was disappointed, and the judges giving him a 49 on his first dunk.
Here's a 360.
Ah.
What a great shot from the lunar cam, too. That's right, that camera right above the rim.
Well, the heat is on, Rick. With that one, the judges are going to have to respond with their good scores. We look at the Lumicam up top, and that ought to give us a real good view of just how tough and powerful Dominique Wilkins is.
47. Oh, he got a 47. He's not going to be happy with that score. 49 the first, 47 on this.
Nah, yeah, he should have did a little more with that. He should have cocked it back or, you know, bring it down a little bit. You definitely could have bring it down how he usually do, the little double clutch, and wowed out. He definitely should. Yeah, that's a fact. What the announcer is saying is a fact right now.
Well, that's going to put him into the championship round with Jordan.
They get one more dunk.
Well, he's got to make sure he just makes the next one. I think the other competitors have basically almost eliminated themselves. Unless Dominique were to miss two of them, he should go in. Same with Michael.
Jordan has 98 points. Wilkins 96. Drexler 87. Smith 67. Virtually eliminated.
Ah. Oh. Yeah, I remember this.
But he has got to be careful now because he must make the dunk. Otherwise, the maximum he gets is 25, and that could be costly. That could make the situation resulting in one of the other players to sneak past him.
This might open the door for Drexler. I think Smith would have to come up with something awful powerful.
That may have closed the door. Well, it was a semifinal round. They got 3 dunks each.
That was the same dunk he had just missed, and he made a slight
So put an 18 up.
And you get a look.
810 mouthful. I said 18. I'm chatting. Yeah, basically put his whole wrist in the rim, whole elbow in the rim, damn near. God, gotta be up high to do that.
Very impressive dunk. I think the judges might be affected by the fact he missed, but they're not supposed to be.
145 is his total for the 3 dunks.
He had his whole arm in there, Rick.
He did. He definitely had to duck his head out of the way of the rim.
And that's the twist he was talking about putting on that kiss the rim. In other words, Wilkins has 96 coming into this. His 3rd dunk of the semifinal round. Needs a 49 to tie Jordan.
Seems like Wilkins rushing it. He's rushing it a little bit. He could definitely do a little, you know. I'm thinking about it. He would have just jumped up right there, did what he just did. Did a little cock back he be doing. Did a little, oh, you know, that probably would have got it. You know what I'm saying? I make him Chad.
Needs a 49 to tie Jordan.
Started in
that's all right, though.
Finished on the other side, and we'll see how the judges like it. If that's enough to push him past Drexler.
I think he was just making sure that he got a good enough score to make it into the finals.
Yeah, that's probably what was going on.
Here you see him bring it up. And again, the double clutch down, back
okay,
up, and over and through. And this is, again, the flair that he has. As he goes up, he's high, all the way back down on the clutch move, past the basket, and then brings it back for the two-hander over the head. Not your routine two-hand over-the-hand dunk shot. A little more flair.
He does get a 47 to give him 143 for the semifinal round. So the 2 finalists will be previous champions, the defending champion Michael Jordan with 145 points in the semifinal round, and Dominique Wilkins with 143 points in the semifinals. And this is what the crowd's been waiting for, the championship round. There will be a coin flip to determine who goes first.
I think I'll change my pick.
It's too late. It's too late.
Well, at least my pick is still in there.
So Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. This could be good. I wonder if they've saved anything for the championship round.
Well, Bob, I think that if if Dominique's going to have a chance to beat Michael, he's going to have to get some kind of a running, floating type of a shot as opposed to just a strict power move.
Here's the slam dunk championship. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins.
W take from the announcer right there, man.
If you thought Jordan should let him go first or not.
Well, I think that Jordan probably did the right thing. He's going to put the pressure on Wilkins.
And Dominique is going to give a little running start to this one. Not much, though.
From high above the rim.
That was tough.
High above the rim.
Well out in front. I think that's the key, as well as the height, how far out in front he caught it when he's able to hammer it home. And again, he makes it look like it's routine, but watch, look how far away he is. That's a great start for Dominique.
And look, still going up when he caught it.
Right, and he stayed up for so long, took off from
Whoa.
just inside the bottom of that circle, and was able to throw it through with authority as he tossed it up from the top of the key. We'll watch one more time. Here he is from the top of the key, the perfect toss, the perfect timing, and look at he stay up, and throws it through with power.
And the perfect score of 50 on that dunk from Dominique
50,
Wilkins, now the
yeah.
defending champion.
I want to give him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give him a 9 on that. I need a little more on the catch. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have caught it, bring it back a little bit, and that's a
Does
50.
have his first taste of pressure in the slam
His
dunk
head was all the way above the rim and all that. Or at the rim, whatever you want to call it.
I'm predicting a 50 on that.
Be hard not to give him 50 on that one, Steve. That was impressive. That time he did the two-hander double clutch, as he did look like the kiss the rim type of dunk he done before.
He got a 50.
Well, we're still even as Jordan goes up and takes it way down and then hammers it home over the top. And you'll see from way up high just how difficult it is. And we'll see the Dominique Wilkins reaction.
He looks like a heavyweight fighter who's just taken a roundhouse right, and now he's going to set to throw another one. So that's the second 50 of the day for Michael Jordan. But remember, the scores from previous rounds don't advance. This is the championship. Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan. Rattled the floor.
Like 45 being shot someplace, that one exploded at the bottom of the net.
And that even has the Chicago fans humming because the power that Dominique has. He has more power than any dunker that I've seen play this game, with the creativity also going along with it. Here he comes up in the air. Look at the legs, look at the arms, the windmill, and power. He almost lost it. Let's check the judges out after he hit that one.
Ooh, they were impressed enough to give him a 50, his second 50 in the 3-dunk championship competition. There is a dunk-off in case there's a tie, a sudden dunk.
You know what he's telling Greg Anderson? Yeah, that'll get some heat on him now. We're gonna see what the judges will do now.
See what Mike about to pull out the bag right quick.
Jordan for his second, got a 50 on the first. Oh, look what's going through his mind. He said earlier, sometimes he doesn't decide until he's in the air.
Wow.
Looked like a figure 8 with the double clutch.
This is much like a heavyweight championship crowd, you know, and they are trading big, heavy right punches. Jordan took a long time to think about this, knowing he had to get the judges' attention.
Only a 47 on that is crazy.
Oh, that is some great creativity, and you notice he's going with the two-hander, Steve, to get a little more
With the
power.
power.
As we watch the reaction of Dominique Wilkins as Michael went in for the dunk, and he just waits to see what the score is. There's another look at that dunk. Now watch when he takes off. Look at the way he moves the ball from the right down low to the left, two hands, and throws it through with authority.
These judges are going to need the National Guard to get out of Chicago Stadium.
Yeah, it's a hostile, ugly crowd now.
Well,
Let
Dominique
him have
needs
it.
to come up with a great dunk here. If he gets a 49 or a 48, 49, he can't lose, or 48. I guarantee you he will not get 50 on this dunk. Guaranteed.
A two-handed windmill, and And the judges are going through, their entire lives are flashing in front of their eyes.
47, Michael gets a 50, and it's a dunk off.
Well, we watched Dominique Wilkins come in, and again, with the power and authority low with 2 hands.
And the judges have awarded Dominique Wilkins a 45.
That's incredible.
Nah, they fake Grease Boy just now. I mean, I feel him because you got to bring something different because it's the championship round. I guess they ran on the strictest scale in the championship round, man.
Good. I mean, that's a 2-hand.
There's definitely some bias, though. Chicago crowd.
Let's watch this one again.
Some politics going on.
2 hands up, down, around, and through with 2 hands.
Now for Michael Jordan. Here's the story. Wilkins finishes with 145. Michael Jordan needs a 48 to tie, a 49 to win.
Hey, you don't think the crowd has some influence on the judges on that last dunk?
Well, they're on their feet here at Chicago Stadium. Here's another guy that relishes the challenge and pressure. But again, creativity and imagination is the key. Plus, he's got to make the dunk.
He needs a 48 to tie, a 49 to win. The defending slam dunk champion, Michael Jordan. If he were to win this, he'd be the only 2-time winner in the 4-year slam dunk competition. Larry Nance won it, Dominique, Spud Webb, Jordan, and Michael is backing all the way to the middle of the backcourt. Now he's going to the baseline.
If he could somehow do some sort of spin on the way to the hoop, Rick, I think I would almost
Yo, the announcer is crazy talking about a spin, a 360 from the free throw line, coach. Like, that is ridiculous.
He misses. He does get a replacement. He does get a replacement.
A 360 from the free throw line is ridiculous.
Even if he pulls it off, because he took off a little further inside, his legs may be getting a bit tired. He's had to do a lot of jumping here this afternoon.
Needs a 48 to tie Dominique Wilkins. A 49 would win for the 2nd year in a row. The fans are all on their feet, or most of them are anyway.
Now, the only way that he's going to lose this competition is if he misses this dunk.
Ah! With the legs flared out. Jordan. That's the Air Jordan symbol. Come on, man. The logo. You know, they gotta give Jordan the dub in Chicago, man. Ah, look at him. Oh my God, he flying, bro. I'm telling you, the free throw line is so far from the basket when it comes to jumping. When it comes to jumping, that is far, like far. You have to have bounce, like bounce, you know, momentum, pace. A lot of athleticism.
Dominique Wilkins got the short end of a very impressive dunk.
Consistent judging all day until the last 2 dunks prior to this, the 47 and the 45.
A note was passed down to the judges.
And he doing this with it, throwing it in there like
home fan advantage, I think, worked in
elite
favor.
athleticism, man.
Watching that last dunk.
Well, it's like figure skating or any kind of gymnastics.
Yeah, he give a shout out.
Into play.
Yeah, he made that.
Those who believe that Dominique Wilkins had the most spectacular
Yeah, that's the.
performance tonight.
Nah, yeah. And that's the end of this one, y'all. Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins, 1988 dunk off. If y'all enjoyed this one, y'all know what to do. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Click on the last Michael Jordan reaction on your screen right now. Turn on post notifications. All links in the description, and I'm out of here. Y'all appreciate y'all for watching, man.